that what the What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite mother hustler, Mama Mo. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I really appreciate those who subscribe to me, who like my videos, who comment, who interact with me. I really love that. So I just wanted to kick things off by just showing my gratitude for that, which brings up the point that I have a gratitude podcast coming out tomorrow morning, guys, at 8 a.m. I'm so excited to be on this journey and bringing it to you guys. So I really hope that you tune in. I will be sure to post a link on my Facebook page, which I have linked in the description below, and all my other social media platforms. Today's video is going to be talking about how to get started as a reseller. This is actually a requested video from my day in the life video, which I'll go ahead and put up here. I think it's gonna be up here or over here, one of them. I'm gonna give you guys all the tips that I personally wish that I had in the beginning. If you wanna do this full-time, part-time, whatever it is that you wanna do, you can use these tips for your business. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So guys, I am going to be focusing a lot more on Poshmark, but there are so many platforms that you can actually sell your stuff on. There are all kinds. There's Poshmark, there's Mercari, you could sell eBay, Vinted. Vinted is for more of like lower ticket items, and then there is another application called Tradeasy, which is for, if I say that right, it's for higher ticketed items. If you're selling like hard goods and clothing, I would definitely recommend eBay or Facebook Marketplace. First things first is start off by picking which platform you want to sell on. Really narrow it down to which ones. I definitely would recommend to stick with like 3 because it can get really hectic. And I made the mistake of not removing one of my items that I had already sold on Poshmark. I didn't remove it from eBay and it ended up selling the other day. So that was my mistake because I just got all messed up. The next thing that I would recommend is just start off by looking around your house for stuff. Don't go out and go to the Goodwill and go to thrift shopping and all this other stuff if you haven't made any money yet. Start off by getting some stuff around your house. Guys, there's probably stuff around your house that you haven't even seen in years, girlfriend. You need to go and get that. Resell that first. Go out and buy more stuff, okay? All right. The next thing that I would recommend is to make sure that you're taking good photos. So I have my little studio setting back here, which is my white backdrop and then my mannequin. Mannequin, I believe I got from Amazon. I'll leave a link down below. And that backdrop I also got from Amazon. You can either take your pictures just like that, where you have the white backdrop, but for me personally, I like to make it completely whited out. So I use an app called Pro Knockout. What you do for Pro Knockout is you actually go into the app, you would click on cutout option, you'd click the album, pick your photo, and then you would click the option that says Insta Alpha. You can actually whiten out the background. It just looks more clean. You don't have any distractions in the background. You're just seeing specifically your item. Why I use the white background is because when you're using the Insta Alpha, it's just easier to already have it on a white background, because if you have other stuff, it's going to be harder for it to detect where it should be whitening it out. So I would definitely recommend putting it on a solid background so it can just detect it really easily. So I'm just showing you guys my closet and showing you guys how my actual pictures turn out whenever I edit them this way, so you can see my closet just kind of looks aesthetically appealing. Some of these photos I kind of mix it up a little bit. I don't do all of them this way, but just get a flow for your closet and make it how you want your closet to be. Be original with it. As far as listing your items on Poshmark, you can actually click the sell on Poshmark button, and you can do this from your phone or you can do this from the computer. I'm just doing this on my computer, but you would basically add the photo in and then you would put like a quick description of it. I would say be as descriptive as possible. For this purpose, I'm just doing something quick. And then I personally put measurements for all of it because I've noticed that people are always asking for measurements. So to save that hassle of me having to go and measure it, especially when I'm out, I just put them in the description box. And then you just fill out the rest of the information, put a pricing on it. It'll show you what your earnings is at the bottom, and then you click list, and you have the option to share it on different social media platforms as well. Now, as far as listing, I do use a mannequin, but if you don't want to use a mannequin, it's just as simple to take a hanger, put your item on the hanger, and hang it up on the wall and take a picture like that. The next thing that is so important for this business is to have a good inventory system in place. At first, I was just putting clothes into a bin, but I would not recommend doing that because it's just really hard for you to shuffle through all of the stuff. So to stay organized, you can either get resealable bags on Amazon, or you can do it the way that I do it in my organizing inventory video, which I will leave in the bio below so you guys can watch that. The next step is obviously shipping. Now, I definitely don't recommend going all out for shipping like I personally did in the beginning. I was buying wrapping paper, I was buying the little strings, and then I bought like thank you cards. I would not recommend this. This is just too much money being invested in. What I personally recommend is maybe get some cute poly mailers. So Editing Morgan here. I just wanted to let you know that you can get free shipping supplies on USPS.com. You can get free boxes and mailers. No further announcements. I have these poly mailers, which are pineapple, and I got these from Amazon. They're all different kinds on Amazon. If you're wanting a thermal label printer, there is Dymo, or there is Rollo. Now, don't have to get one of these. This is not a requirement to be in this business, but it is definitely a lifesaver. Obviously, if you don't have the money for a thermal label printer, then just use a regular printer and cut it out. Fair warning, you're gonna have to have a lot of tape though. A lot of tape. Thank goodness for thermal label printers, but those who can't get it, I feel your pain, girl. Like I said too, I used to use thank you cards from Vistaprint. I personally wouldn't use those again. I went on Amazon and I got the shipping labels by Avery. They're like the small ones. And if you go on to avery.com, you can actually search their templates, and you can find the template for the stickers that you purchase, and you can make your own stickers from there. So when you print it out, it comes off on the labels. You just take the label off and you can stick it on your package. It saves so much money. I believe the labels were only like $7 and some change, like $7.48. To do the stickers online is free. So compared to like, I think my cards were $9.99, but you only get like 100 of them. And the labels you get 750. So you do the math there, girlfriend, but that's my recommendation. The next step is to be organized. Stay organized by keeping track of your finances, keeping track of your inventory sheets. One of the biggest things that is a problem in business is that people don't keep track of their finances. So when you start making sales, while it feels like, oh, I'm making money, you might not be making money because you've invested so much money into it. You're probably just repaying yourself back. The last tip that I'm gonna give you guys is to stay consistent and have fun. Sales are sometimes up, sometimes they are down. You know, you can be riding a wave one week and then be drowning the next. It's just about keeping a good mindset, staying consistent with like keeping your inventory up to date, keeping your inventory full, you know what I mean? Because you have to have stuff in order to sell stuff, and just having fun with it. Because if you're not having fun, what's really the purpose in you doing it? You could just go out and work a regular job. If you're running sales, keep on top of that. Cross-posting, keep on top of all those things. Just make sure you keep on top of your business. It is a business, treat it as such. If you're gonna have it as a hobby, then let it be a hobby. Just sell your clothing. For me and for a lot of other resellers in this community, we take this very seriously. So if you're going to be a part of the community, just take it really serious. When I say very serious, I don't mean like take it serious, like be serious and stern about it. No, I mean like set a good example in the community, as in like keep your inventory up to date so you don't make those little mistakes. And if you do make mistakes, keep good customer service so that way people feel comfortable buying on these platforms, because obviously if one person does something to them, that could affect their idea of the platform itself. We all work together. We're all in this together. So it is very fun. I have a lot of fun with it. I enjoy shopping. Who doesn't? I get to be around my girls. So if you guys have any further questions on it, feel free to ask me or leave a comment down below. Leave a like for this video. I would be so grateful for that. Again, my gratitude podcast comes out tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. And subscribe to stay up to date with what your girl is doing here on the YouTube fam. Here on the YouTube, on the tube. Boom. Anyway, guys, I will check back in with you for the next video. And until then, peace.